I sang pretty much everything. I was in fifth. I was 5 years old, and I sang in a kindergarten play, and I sang "I Believe I Can Fly," and I sang the lead, and I just knew I was hitting all those notes. And after that, my mom there was like, "Hey, you know, like we might as well put her in some artistry." And I got into theater about like 10 years old, and been doing it ever since. Professionally, been doing venues and stuff since about 16. So I've been going at this for a while.
Do you do it at funerals, weddings?
Yeah, I'll do funerals. Funerals are the only thing that's an exception I will not charge for. I just don't feel like if you are singing for somebody's grieving purpose, you really shouldn't charge them money. Also, just because it's just a good thing to do when God would want you to do it. And that's something that I just always was taught in church. We never charged for singing or anything. When we went to other churches, we sang and we just sang to the glory of the Lord. We did not charge people for it. So that's one thing I will not ever charge people for. If they want me to sing at a funeral and I'm able to do it, I will do it for free. Because I feel like they should be grieving rather than worried about how to pay somebody.
Now, what if President Trump would have wanted you to sing at his inauguration? Would you have did it? Not for 300,000.
No.
400,000.
No. It ain't worth selling myself out to the black community for. Why? So the black community can turn their backs on me like they did the other crazy people who, like Kanye.
They ain't never turning back on Kanye. He a billionaire.
Kanye a little crazy. People be talking shit about Kanye now, okay? I don't like the way they talk about him. One person you do one thing wrong to the black community and you black, like they will try to cancel you. And that's the crazy thing about it. So I don't even get into that. I would never do that. No.
Do you believe cancel culture is real? Because I believe it's some bullshit that the white man created.
The cancel culture? No, I think it's some shit that just like, I don't even think it's the white man specifically. I think it's just the people who are around us created that. People created that. How can you cancel somebody? You're not God. Unless Jesus Christ come down here himself and tell me you're not doing that anymore, then you can't tell me what to do. They tried that with 6ix9ine, didn't work. He's still a troll, still saying what he wanted to say, still hitting millions of views, still hitting millions of streams, doing quite well for himself. They tried to do it to Tory Lanez with that whole situation with Megan Thee Stallion. Didn't work. Still making millions of streams, still doing this thing. I feel like that stigma is leaving the music industry because a lot of people are more willing to step forward and be like, no, you're not going to do this. I'm going to talk about this now. Like, I'm not scared, because a lot of these artists are independent. So it ain't like they really got to rely on the record labels to really put them out there like that, because they have a fan base.
I mean, you can't stop nobody in 2021 because nobody can. The only way you can stop them unless they stop working. Yeah,
that's the only. And
you can't cancel nobody.
You can't cancel nobody.
What is your thoughts on this PC generation that we're in? The social media driven generation that's so PC.
Explain what you mean by PC.
I mean, you say anything homophobic, anything about women, they call you cancer, slut shaming, or anything that people don't like that is not contrary to popular opinion. They want to cancel you, quote unquote, or we just had this conversation on the radio station the other night about this whole thing with the LGBT community and the super straight fad that is now going on. It's things like that. Social media, let's take that away. A lot of these people you guys see on social media that are so famous and they're doing all this, and this is how they reach you on this platform, on other platforms as well too. What if we take all of this social media stuff away? What are they going to do? Nothing.
So being that driven to social media is really like where people get their minds clouded and crowded, because you're not thinking of the outer effects of it. You want to think of some stuff that's going to last. What if social media doesn't last? Nothing ever lasts. Things change so much. So what are these people going to do when Instagram is not around for these girls to model anymore?
Well, I don't think social media going nowhere, bro. Social media is a huge market, billion-dollar corporation right there. So they ain't going nowhere in the foreseeable future, I see.
You don't think so?
I know.
Maybe some changes? Maybe something that will alter where it's not based on your views or your outlook or things like that, because you know it's a popularity contest on social media, so a lot of other people get attention who really shouldn't be getting attention. And then you got some people that are even more talented and they don't get any looks. So it is a popularity contest there. It's really a biased situation. When I say change, I don't mean like social media taken away completely like that, but what if we change the narrative? What if we change the algorithm? What if it doesn't work on popularity anymore? It only works on skill, like how it used to be.
Well, I feel like it's always been like that. Kind of like the music industry. The music industry, I feel like it's not popular. It's not a talent contest like it's supposed to be. It's popularity. That's what the music industry basically is now. It's about who popping, people click up with each other, and playing politics and all things of that nature. So basically, social media is what the music industry has evolved into over the course of the years. Yeah.
Who's some of your favorite artists, mainstream, now and today?
I mean, I like a little bit of everybody, though. Who's some of your favorite artists out of Philly?
Some of my favorite artists out of Philly, like Philadelphia artists.
Yeah.
I like Noelle Scales. She's a good R&B singer. Love her. So infatuated with her. I do like Dub, the Best Kept Secret. He's awesome. He's a rapper. I like Young Shotty. She's also a female rapper. She's very sharp. It's a long list of people actually that I can run down a list. There's so many talented people here, you know. So when it runs on, and like I said, all of these people are so talented, but yet they are not at where I think they should be. You know, we're not at a level where I think they should be getting this type of attention because of the work that they put in and the talent they have behind it. But because it's not, I don't know what it is that you have to do to become popular, but it damn sure ain't doing good music. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. You got to do something outrageous, something not in the norm that people want to see, mm-hmm. To bring attention to yourself. It doesn't work off of your talent anymore.
Right. Do you remember the first song you recorded?
Yeah, the first song I recorded professionally was my first song I wrote when I was 18, called Heart Stop. And I mean, I recorded beforehand, but it was like covers to practice and, you know, just really kind of learn how to record at a home studio first. But my first professional recording at a professional studio was that at 18, and the song was called Heart Stop.
You still got that song out? Or?
Actually, that song is coming on a album next year, so that's what I'm working on right now. All of these songs that I did before anybody knew me, I didn't publish out there. It wasn't on platforms, and I used it as a template to start how I would do this. I'm going to revamp all of those songs, get them reproduced, and make an album out of them and see how y'all like that one.
And how long you been taking your music career, seriously, to the point, you trying to get signed and really get put on?
Since 16.
Okay. And how old are you now?
26.
It's been a 10-year grind right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. How has those 10 years been? Was a lot of ups and downs? Did you ever thought about quitting?
No. I can be honest with you. I ain't never thought about quitting because I know that I'm going to be who I said I'm going to be because I have faith in myself. So I just know that there's a place for me in the industry as Voyce Morris. There is a spot for me there. I just have to make it. And I see it as an easily achievable thing because I'm looking at all of these mainstream artists nowadays and they actually some of them is shit. I'm sorry to say it, but some of them are not good at all. They're crap. They're not good. They're not real artists. They get a lot of music written and given to them by other people that are stealing from some of these artists on social media, that are putting their stuff out there and giving it to mainstream artists. Okay, it's a lot of that in the industry, but I feel I have a space for myself. So I never wanted to give up. Did I think it was hard sometimes? Hell yeah, because I feel overlooked sometimes. I do.
Well, I always tell people this about the time people about writing songs for people. I say nobody cares about who made the music. Nobody cares about who made the food, about who delivered the food. It's all about the delivery at the end of the day. It's about how it sounds. And do the song fit the person or whatever? And is it believable? That's what I feel. Mm-hmm. What's some of those crappy artists you just named that you don't like?
Oh, I do not like Megan Thee Stallion. Do not like her at all. I think her music is very
mind clouding to our young females. I don't think that they should think that way. Saweetie, I don't really care for her too much. The City Girls, I don't really like them. Little Yachi, is that his name? Not Little Yachi. No, who's the other one? Little Pimp. That crazy guy. Okay, like they're like really crazy people that are getting fucking signed, and I don't understand how they get record deals left and right. And then I realize how they get them is because they do outrageous, crazy stuff. They talk crazy, or it's just popularity. You know, they got their town behind them. Sometimes a lot of people put money behind them as well too. People don't realize how much money we spend as independent artists to put out products like this, you know, and a lot of people spend a lot of money and spend their time, and it is hardening when you get overlooked a lot of the times, you know, when you don't chart or if you don't, you know, go far with it. It does take a toll on you sometimes, but I ain't never thought about quitting though.
The people are, yeah, it's a business though. They want to go with people and the label investing. They want to know if people gonna like you or you're gonna be accessible. You know what I'm saying? You know, people gonna fuck with you. It's the business. They want to make a return on that investment, but people don't understand that part. You know? It's 90% business and 10% talent.
10% talent. Well, guess what? I got 100% business and 100% talent. I ain't playing them damn games because I'm glad that I've had such a long run in my buildup of my career, because I have learned what I want as an artist, what not to go for as an artist. Don't watch the mistakes of other artists that they made with contracts and not reading. Doing my research on a lot of these companies, a lot of record companies, who would I want to sign with? What would I want from these companies if I go there? Also, what do I have to have before I can go to these people and negotiate to them what I want? Okay, so I'm working to the point where I'm getting people to want to reach out to me from the record labels and give me what I want. That's the whole purpose of you working into a career. A lot of these artists go on and sign them deals. They get picked up out of the neighborhoods because the hot popping thing, and they get signed so quickly because they're cash cows to the industry. That's a constant money flow because they can keep putting them in those tiny venues and tiny shows and, you know, throwing them little hundreds here and thousands there, but they're not making anything, and their careers are not building to that mainstream status of where you want it to be at. It's still mid-level. People might know you, but you ain't on red carpet, and you're not getting Grammys, and you're not getting nominated. The things that really matter when it comes to that portion of the music industry and your career. You want to aim for a higher bracket, and I think everybody just looks at being like just famous. It's more than just famous. It's that money too, because you can have fame and be broke as shit. And a lot of these artists are famous but broke.
Facts.
And they're signed.
So does the Instagram models. They're famous but broke too.
Yeah.
In the song "In the Ocean," you said "Go deeper, drown in the ocean." Explain that part. Explain that part right there.
Explain that song. Okay, that song is a sexual orientation. Now, I don't know how to put it. I guess I write music in a way where it's not so front forward. So I kind of try to make it in the most non-vulgar way I can say. So basically, this song is about a man giving a female fellatio. That's what that is. So when I say don't drown, I mean, what you take from that?
I just want you to explain to everybody.
What you take from that?
I just want you to explain to everybody. So are you freaking in your lyrics like you are in real life?
I mean, hey. I mean, that's not nothing, you know, that's for me to know, for y'all to find out. I can't let people know in real life. But in my lyrics, I can definitely tell you they are true stories, though. In every last one of my songs. So you can take that how you want it, and y'all can spin it anyway. So that y'all want to spin it.
So you don't come to play, you come to stay.
I come to stay. I'm an R&B artist that's coming to stay, not to play. I ain't coming for the fame. I'm coming for the money. I want to write. I want to show people how talented I am. I am not coming to be famous. Like, that doesn't mean nothing to me. I want the money so I can be living comfortable doing something I love to do, which is write music. I don't want to be working at no 9 to 5, no damn grocery store and shit. I mean, no disrespect to anybody that worked there, but I just don't want to do a 9 to 5. It doesn't work for me. I can't keep no job. I can't.
You play any instruments?
The piano,
When you started playing the piano?
About like 7. I remember my dad got me like one of those Casios that, you know, the church players be playing, you know, on the damn little stand. He bought me one of those, and those are the ones that you can like change the beats and actually kind of orchestrate like your own instrumentals on it. And I don't read music. I went to music school and they tried to teach us, but that part I zoned out because I'm not, I just know the note that's coming out my ears. I don't know how to read it on paper. So if I hear it on a keyboard, I know it. So I play by ear. If I was to hear a song, I can copy it on the piano. I just don't read music. Can't do that.
Right.
Yeah, I got music notes all over me and I don't know what they say, but.
You don't know nothing about the treble clef, the other chords and all that?
No. I know I am a second alto, first soprano I can be, and that's it. That's all I know. I learned that from choir. You first soprano. Okay, you second alto. And I just knew what tones that was. I'm like a by ear singer. I don't, no.
Do you get vocal lessons?
Yeah, I did. And I did it for a couple of years. I mean, it did make a significant difference, I think, with the techniques that they taught. I just think over the years, when you constantly practice, you learn to control your voice and how it works and the inflections and stuff. So you can tell a person that sings all the time from a person that really doesn't sing that much. They will be like all over the place with notes. Then a person that really sings all the time will be on point with everything they sing. I think I sing enough to be fine and trained. So they did that.
So you be coming in. So when you're in the studio, do your engineer help you when you're coming in flat, or you kind of know those mistakes now since you've been doing it for a while?
I know the mistakes already when I make them. As soon as before I can even feel the mistake coming, I'm like, start me over. Before I even make the mistake, I'm like, nope, because I can feel the note coming in wrong. Like, so I mean, my piano, like my engineer is a piano player as well. And he's actually a vocal coach. So he does help with like arranging like sounds that I hear this third harmony. Why don't you do this note right here? This will sound good, you know, type time, other ears. But other than that, I pretty much catch my own mistakes before I make them. I'm pretty sharp. I don't play.
So you be singing from your stomach, the diaphragm down there?
Yeah, you can sing from your diaphragm. You don't want to sing from your throat. That'll burn you out. But I mean, I think like they teach you those techniques just to help you. But when people say you sing from your diaphragm, you're not supposed to sing from your throat. It's really hard to even like explain that in the correct way because you can't sing from your stomach. Air comes from your stomach, but your voice doesn't come from your stomach. It comes from your vocal cords.
Then you gotta push that thing out, though. You gotta push it out, dude.
The sound comes from your vocal cords. It doesn't come from your stomach. You know, the air comes from your stomach to be able to, I guess, belt the note and push it, is what they tried to explain. I just sing it. I don't know. I breathe in and just sing. I don't do all of that. I take some of the techniques, but that was it.
Do you smoke or drink? Do that hurt your vocal cords, or you don't do that?
I vape, and I'll do like drink wine. Other than that, weed occasionally here and there, but no, not really. I don't think it really altered anything. If anything altered it, it was my age. As I got older, I don't sound 16 anymore. My voice was way higher in high school than it is to now as a 26-year-old. So I think that puberty just hit at 18, and then there was like the switch right there.
Is it hard to sing on key though versus a cappella?
No, I actually sing a cappella better than I do against a instrumental.
Why is it?
I was trained in church, and most of the time we do it a cappella first before the piano player starts to play, because you have to hear the harmonies with the other people behind you. So I was trained to sing without like music. I was doing that in church young before I even did lessons. So church is what taught me how to sing. I don't care what nobody say. Church is the best vocal school there is. Go to church. Church is the best vocal school there is. If you are a singer, church will teach you everything. I'm trying to tell you. The ladies who conduct the choirs, they know what they talk about.
Can you teach somebody how to sing?
If they just ain't got it, they just don't have it. You cannot teach somebody how to sing. That is impossible. I don't know why people say you can teach somebody how to sing. No, you can teach them how to hold a tune. It's still going to sound bad, though. Get all reality. It's still going to sound bad, though.
What are some singers you feel like were overrated? Some R&B singers. R&B singers only who you felt like was just totally overrated. They were just hyped by the relationship status or the group they were in, etc.
You know what? Because there's not many R&B singers that I know now.
I'm talking about in general. Not just now. I'm talking about in the past.
Oh, in general? Yeah. No, I think all of them were pretty good in their own way. I think that everybody has a different sound, and certain people just might not like somebody's sound. Somebody might not like the way that I sing. They may not think I can sing. That's just somebody's personal preference. I really don't think that any of the singers could not sing, except, there you go, Jennifer Lopez. She lip sings a lot.
I love Jenny.
J-Lo be lip singing, honey. She be lip singing, and she be singing other people's vocals on their tracks.
Well, of course, you know how that is, the label do. When they get somebody pretty.
Yeah. But that's a known thing. But other than that, I think I heard her sing live once, but I'm not sure if that was a recording or if that was her voice. But I mean, I don't know. I just know that she particularly, everybody has said she cannot, like, literally, she does not sound like that. They would get other women that sound similar to her to record on the tracks, and she would do like some backing vocals and some textures to make it sound like her, but it wasn't her singing. And that's been told by multiple people in the industry about her, that she lip sings a lot off of people's stuff.
Right. One of my favorite.
That's the only person who I could say if I said they was overrated. I think she was just beautiful. But if you said like what you were saying, she's very beautiful, and also she can act. Though she's a very good actress, so I think that might have gave her like a large push in the music industry as well too. But as far as that, I mean, I think that's the only person who sings I could say like they was like hype over her. And she wasn't even really singing the vocals, to be honest.
You feel like Bobby Brown was overrated as a singer?
No, he was excellent. He's a legend of his own kind.
What about Keith Sweat?
No, in his time, all of those guys back then, they was in their own league and ahead of their own time. They had their own styles. They was all fit for what they had. Marvin Gaye, every last one of them. Anita Baker, even down to Sade. Sade has a voice that's so unique. And some people said that she couldn't sing either, and she can sing.
I feel like Keith Sweat was overrated. He made a lot of money. He got a lot of hits.
Really? You think that Keith Sweat was overrated?
Bobby Brown was overrated too. Bobby Brown can't sing for shit. It was just the group he was in and the bullshit he was around, you know, the hype. He was a great entertainer, great personality. You know, he had a colorful personality. I don't think he was a good singer like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was you about to say?
No, I was like, well, everybody got their opinions. That's why I'm like, everybody, you know, everybody's ear is not, you know, what somebody else's ear is. Like, you may hear something and somebody else be like, no, I'm not feeling it. Like a lot of, if I was to say whose songs annoy me or who I think is very overrated as an artist overall, not even talking about singers, Megan Thee Stallion. I do not like her. I think she's very, very overrated. Her music is not good. It's not good.
Sonically. I think Young M.A. is better than her, but that's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, but then again, they probably, we know the situation with that and why they would make it very hard for her to receive a Grammy, even though her song Ooh was the most popular song for like an entire year. And she should have won an award off of that at least. But you know how that goes, the politics of that.
Fact. Where did you shot the Ocean video at?
In my house. On a black background. I got a studio like room in my house, and I take pictures in there. I got a black backdrop. I got different color backdrops. I got like the holder. I got like photography stuff, like all my lights and cameras and shutters, all types of stuff in there. I got a whole photography studio basically set up that I'll put in and out of the room and just move stuff. So they shot it here in my house. I don't really have to do much. I mean, some places I do go to shoot other places if it's a different venue, but for that specifically, I shot that home.
Well, it looked like you were kind of naked in that video.
I wasn't naked. That was the illusion I was trying to create, though, so I'm glad you caught that. I'm gonna have to turn off my light because my phone's gonna die. I don't plug it in. Yeah, no, I wasn't naked. I did want to create the illusion that I was naked though, so I'm glad that you caught that. I actually had on a in the part where is just here, I had in my arms crossed like that, I had on a bandeau top. So it would look like I didn't have any clothes on. And then I had on a robe, and I had on like a diamond dress, like one of those crystal dresses like Rihanna had on in one scene. So I was pretty much, I had clothes on. I wanted to create the illusion that I didn't. So it worked out. That's what your eyes caught. Good. Then I made that clear.
Interesting. I thought you were trying to do some D'Angelo shit though, like he had in one of his videos.
Oh, when he had no shirt on?
No, when you had no shirt on and all you could see was the bottom half, and everybody assumed he was naked.
Yeah. That's why everybody assumed I was naked. I wanted that to be the assumption because that was the illusion I was trying to pull off. Although I wasn't naked for the camera guys, I had on a bandeau. But you seen all of here, I had it pulled down enough where, and they cut it off enough where you could just see it looks like I didn't have a shirt on. I think I pulled that off pretty good. I pulled that video off pretty good.
How long it took
I directed that myself.
Okay. How long it took you to shoot that?
1 day for like 3 hours. 1 day, 3 hours. It was very simple. I didn't have to do much. It was just against the black background. All I had to do was just change my look. That's it. My makeup, just slightly take off eyeshadow, put something different on. I do my own makeup, my own hair for every single thing I do. I don't have any middlemen. Voyce Morris does not pay for nothing but production. That's beats, music videos, recording time. That's it. I don't pay for nothing else.
Do you think it's expensive to be an R&B singer?
Hell yeah, it's expensive to be a rapper too. It's really expensive to be a rapper.
Why is it?
Because they got to keep the image of they so cool, they flexing, they got money, they get bitches, or they make bitches jealous. That's the stigma of a rapper. So they always got to be iced down in chains and watches and the latest clothes. You can't repeat outfits as a rapper because somebody will say something to you. An R&B singer got it a little bit different, although we still can't repeat clothes either because people will talk about us. But it's more not based on the flexing for an R&B singer. It's who sings better for an R&B singer. We don't have that type of competition on who's like flexing or flexing harder. Flexing the hardest. We don't go and buy cars and be like, we got 6 Ferraris. We don't do that. No, we like, oh, I just sang that song and hit all of those notes that y'all can't. That's how singers are. We don't have the same. We don't do that.
Do you feel like on like holiday, I mean like Valentine's Day or sexually, they expect a lot out of y'all, like female R&B singers, like guys expect a lot out of y'all sexually since y'all sing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, I think they expect albums from R&B singers, from like even male R&B singers on Valentine's Day, because that's pretty much like the month for R&B singers. We have certain times in the years, like when we do quarters, usually rappers drop their stuff first quarter, second quarter. That's when you want to hear all the rapping stuff. Usually R&B singers don't drop stuff until the fall or the winter. Those are the months that you're always at home, cuddled up, and you want to hear R&B music. You want to hear rap and stuff in the summer and in the spring because you're driving your cars and you're out partying. So we have different times when our genre is popular. Although it's popular all around the year, you listen to us all year round, but we have certain times that our genre is a little bit more popping than another genre. Go same thing for country and country and rock and all that too, but they in their own lanes.
I'm saying though, do you feel like as a female R&B artist, do you feel like guys expect a lot sexually out of you in the bed though? Like they want you to just be super sexual since you're R&B singer?
I don't know, because I don't have that issue. I've never had no complaints. I mean, like I said, my stories and my songs are true stories and real. They're from my thoughts and feelings and what I know. So y'all just take it from that. I'm going to just tell you that. I wouldn't tell you my skills, but I'm just saying. Listen to the music. Then y'all hear what I'm talking about, what kind of person I am. Then you'll know what kind of female I am.
Facts. That's facts. Have you ever been thirsty for a guy?
Have I ever been thirsty for a nigga? No. Never been thirsty. Have I been hurt by a guy? Yeah. Plenty. Have I had my heart broken? Hell yeah. But thirsty? No. Because I'm like, if you don't want like me, like the inkling that I get that you're not interested in me, I'm like, oh, all right then. I get you. Like I never was the type to like chase somebody around. If they do something wrong to me the first time, I'm not about to repeat that.
Right. You feel like it's thirsty to ask a guy to be your boyfriend?
No. I don't think it's thirsty. I think it's I think it becomes desperate is if she asks you to marry her. Mm-hmm. That's just too much. Mm-hmm. If a female is asking you to marry her, now you're just like pushing something that apparently this man does not want. And if he showed you that he did not want this in the how many God knows what years, okay, that you've been with this man, that he doesn't want to be with you or marry you or make it a commitment, then you should have been moved on from that. Most females don't get that. They like, oh, I'll stick around, he'll marry me, or they get forceful with it and like, you gotta marry me, I'm gonna make you marry me. And that don't make him stay either. That actually make him marry you and then cheat on you. Then you still looking stupid. I'm sorry, I be having to tell the females. I know they be getting mad at me because I be telling the truth, but I'm telling the truth. That's what it is. That's thirsty. Don't ask him to marry you. Or force him to marry you, because if he don't want to marry you, he don't want to. If he don't want to be with you, like, I mean, I don't know. If he don't want to be with you at all, even as your boyfriend, then don't waste your time. But there are females that'll do that or go and bust out y'all windows because y'all done did some shit to her. But y'all gotta be watching what y'all doing because y'all men be doing some sneaky shit.
Anywho, have you ever done it? Like bust out windows, slash up tires?
Oh no, I ain't never done because I don't want the police coming after me and I ain't got no money to replace no tires in court. I'm not replacing no windows. I'm not doing none of that. No, I'm not breaking up your stuff. I would not. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Now, would I punch you in the face? Yeah.
You done that before?
Yeah.
What caused you to do something like that?
I found out he was two-timing me with another girl. And he was lying to me. And I told the girl to go meet me at it. You know, he was an engineer I was dating, actually. He was my music engineer doing one of my EPs and stuff, and I was dating him for a while. And he was two-timing me with that girl, and she didn't know. She was like, you his girlfriend? I'm his girlfriend. No, you're not? Well, then let's go down there together. And I actually got a song coming out called Basic that tells that story of that situation. And I go down there, I wanted to go see him, and she didn't want to go. I went down there and knocked on the door and asked him what was this and why was this. He tried to lie. I said, boop, right there. There you go. Have a nice day. And then after that, it was done. I ain't never talked to him.
The nose, the mouth, we punch him.
Bam, like that, just straight up, bop, and turned around. One good punch, and I was fine.
So you was gonna fight the female, or you gonna fight both of them?
No, I wasn't gonna fight her. I was like, okay, so I would not go after the female unless that female blatantly knew.
Everybody knew
that I was with that man.
Of course they knew.
Now both of y'all about to get your asses bust. Now both of y'all about to get punched in the face. Bam, bam, double time. Now you getting punched and he getting punched because I'm not doing none of that. If you knew, now that's a problem. Even if I don't know her personally, but if you knew he had a girlfriend and you was doing that, yeah, I would slap her. I would slap her too.
Did it make you feel better after you delivered that ferocious punch to the face?
Yeah, it did. It made me feel 20 times better. I was hoping that I might have like broke his nose or something of the sort, you know, but I ain't hit him too hard enough. So, but it is what it is. I let that go and it made me feel a lot better. But it also let me know that energy that I gave him that day, because I actually did not feel too happy after that. I actually felt
embarrassed because I punched him in front of all these people, okay, in the studio. So I'm like, sheesh, like 7 other people just saw me like steal the shit out of him like that. Like that was so embarrassing. After I thought about it a couple of hours later, I was like, oh gosh, like why would I even let somebody even bring me to that point? And that's what really made me be like, I ain't gonna deal with that no more. I think if most females did that right on the first cue when you seen something like that, then it probably would prevent a lot of problems happening to you multiple times with that person. But females don't do that. Y'all like we like to give them chance after some people chance after chance. I don't give chances no more.
Certain guys or guys.
Certain guys
or guys.
Guys with an S?
Yeah.
Oh well, if she got guys, she ain't caring about none of them. I can tell you that. If she got guys with an S, she don't give a damn about not one. She might care for one, and that's the one that don't want her. Oh, more than likely. That's the one that doesn't want her.
Let me ask you this, though. Why do you feel like females want what they can't have? Because only females are, before you go, only females are complaining about the dating scene. Not men. Females are the only ones complaining.
Well, I mean, I don't know why they complaining, because they're the ones who made the dating scene the way that it is.
It's facts. Factual. And actual.
They're the ones who made the dating scene the way that it is. I feel like a lot of these men tread lightly. They don't want to court these women because a lot of these women come with the mindset of, I'm trying to get his money, get him to run up a bag, spin a bag. That. Money, 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 which is what Megan Thee Stallion, that nigga, okay, her is talking about. Sweetie, city girls that are putting this image in their minds to think all you got to go with a guy for is his money. I don't know what happened to being a nice guy that treats you sweet, a guy that don't cheat on you, a man that'll cook for you, a man that'll come and pick you up from work or send you to work. And they don't want that. No. They want the man that cheats on them with multiple women. Yeah. Cheats on them with multiple women, goes out and doesn't want to commit to her, makes her look like a fool in front of people. She got to fight for him 24/7 for his love against other women. Okay. And yeah. Okay, they like a man that is a chase to them, and that's a totally ass backwards game. One thing that my mom did teach me, and I'm glad that I did learn that, was you don't chase no man. He's supposed to chase you. If he ain't chasing you, then that ain't it. That ain't the one. Okay? He ain't trying to come after you. He's not trying to be with you like that and really trying to show you that he's committed to you. Then that ain't somebody that you need to be with. And I had to learn it along the way, of course. But young girls don't get that. They all about the money nowadays. Money, money, money is their thing.
They don't even have any money themselves, though, so I didn't want
and they don't got nothing. They sleeping on the mattress on the goddamn floor, okay, at their house, if they got a room or something that they living in, or you living at your mama's house, or your aunt's house, or your best friend's cousin's aunt's house. Okay, like, why are you don't have nothing of your own.
But let me ask you this, though. Let me say this right here. Females for years have wanted the time like this. 40 years ago, females didn't have the resources in this. Now, I'm with the feminist part about choice, because everybody have a choice, but to the point where now the whoring is being glorified, but they want it to be glorified, but they don't want to be shamed for it. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You got to get shamed. It comes with it. It's consequences that come with it.
It's a difference in being sexy and just a plain slut.
Right.
It's a difference in being.
Be a slut, though.
Yeah, you do. You do if you want to. And that's all by means whatever. I do not judge any female for whatever she might do. But what you don't want to do, huh?
But it's not a wise decision.
It's not, but that's their choice when they get to the age to make that choice. What I don't think is acceptable is that you put it on the younger generation who don't make those choices for themselves. Their brains are not even developed to even make a choice like that on their own. They're just looking and learning. So they're learning, okay, I need to find a man that makes 6 figures because that's my type. 8 inches or bigger because that's going to be good pipe. And I got to be a bad bitch that ride the dick all night. What the fuck is you talking about? Why would you even tell a young 13-year-old that shit? I wouldn't tell an 18-year-old that shit.
That's what really gets me angry. That makes me very passionate. I don't like that. It makes these young ladies think they have to have fake boobs, fake butts, lipoed in stomachs, okay, looking like this, because this is the only type you can get a man that type if you look like that. Let me tell you something. Them bitches that's shaped like them damn looking like a squeezed Capri Sun and shit, all right, that's shaped like that, are the ones who never get rings on their fingers. Those are the men that like to put them out there, okay, and if they do get rings on their fingers, they don't last long.
No.
They don't get rings put on their fingers. They like the stigma. They like that look of that female. But is he going to take her home to his mother and she got her ass out on Instagram and she's posing with her boobs out and she's not even a music artist. She's not doing anything artistry-wise. She's just an Instagram model.
No.
She's just somebody that's doing flat tummy tea. Like, he's not about to take her home to his mom and be like, I'm going to marry this girl. Like, it's not a look for them. They'll rather go with that flat butt, flat chested, ugly in the face probably, okay, not so damn cute girl from back in his day that he knew for a long ass time. Marry her first. Okay, and flaunt the groupies all around, the ones that look like that, because it's an image thing.
Yeah.
For a rapper.
That's what it's kind of like. It basically is. They get, like, the Instagram, and so Instagram and the rap game is the same because they both fake.
Right.
But I don't have no problem with them making that music. The only thing I just want for the young girls, I have no problem with adults making adult music. They want to make that kind of music, that's fine. That's a lane for everybody. But I just want the parents to enable the youth to say to these young girls, this is not how you be a lady. It's just entertainment. Right. It's entertainment. Because no one in their right mind will cuff a woman and take a woman on a date that has an OnlyFans and busting it wide open and shaking her ass. Who in their right mind will cuff that? Or
sucking somebody off or doing something with somebody that she know that's random. Okay? Because they do that too. It's not only just the pictures and the videos. Some of them women is out here tricking, okay, and doing stuff like that. Let's be real, okay, now, because none of them, the females is not safe when it comes to Voyce Morris. I'm going to tell what it is. I am a female. I know what females do, okay?
Right.
And the mindset that they have is to get money out of these men. And I'm like, okay, you get the money. Now what do you do now?
Like, I just interviewed somebody who's a groupie and she's getting money out of these guys, but she's staying out in an apartment. I'm like, what else did you benefit from that? What goals or what ways did he set you up for your future? You just fucked him and sucked him and you got maybe 75,000 or 20,000, whatever the case may be, if it is true. But what else have you
got? Some titties, got some ass, got a few steak dinners, but instead of taking that money and that he was giving you and taking it and putting it into maybe like buying a property to start something that you want. See, some of those bitches don't got no goals. I hate to call them bitches, but those are the type that I call bitches. Okay?
They're whores.
Yeah, hoes, stank hoes too, stank ones, because you have no goals. Your goal is to fuck a rapper, to become famous, to get Birkin bags and be out in the limelight. It is not to start businesses. It is not to create anything, to create any form. Some of them don't, I'm going to start a makeup line. Yeah, bitch, it's 72 different makeup. It's 72 different makeup lines. Ain't nobody buying your shit, bitch. We buying Kylie and motherfucking Fenty. We is not buying whatever brand you got.
Exactly. They buying Rihanna and goddamn Kylie and so on and so forth.
And MAC. Okay, I like my whole makeup kit is nothing but MAC and Fenty Beauty. I buy Rihanna. I don't buy no damn white ass Kylie. Okay, I don't buy her ass. I don't like the car Smashians, the damn witches of the damn Hollywood. They a bunch of witches. I don't fuck with them. I don't buy her shit. I like Rihanna. Okay, I got all MAC and Rihanna.
But yeah, they have no goals. They have no self-esteem. They low vibranium women. I interview a lot of those women. Like I said, I had one recently. It was kind of sad to me. I was like, wow, she's fucking these rappers. And I'm like, dude, you're not even getting anything out of this. Like, you live in an apartment. What have you accomplished? They getting more out of you than you getting out of them.
Yeah, did not get no home, didn't get nothing. He's getting ass out of you, getting the good looks from his mans, and then telling his mans that he's smashing you and he don't give a fuck about you. Because that's how they talk. And then the other mans is plotting to fuck you next after he's done with you. Okay?
Everybody in the industry fucking everybody.
Yes.
So he gonna tell us.
And that's the crazy thing about it. That's why I said you start a lot of these artists who y'all see are like out of the limelight. They really don't involve themselves in that. They do their music, they come in, they float, they do their thing. I'm one of those type of artists. I do not want to be an artist whose shit is always out in the mix. I'm cool, I'm chilling, I'm on my business. I give my opinion about what I'm gonna give my opinion about. Y'all don't like it, oh well, I don't know what to tell you. But at this point, I just feel like it is a stigma and it has changed with the females. They are very much more sexually open, and that's okay. I'm not saying anything is wrong. I'm saying it's being done in the wrong way is what I'm saying. You should not push it. That WAP performance made me uncomfortable. I'm 26 going on 27 this year. And to watch her, and I love Cardi. I really do. I love her so much. Had the opportunity to write for her on her team and everything. Love her. Would never talk bad and down about her. The performance was excellent. I just think it was a little bit too much for a worldwide channel like that, where children are actually watching it.
I didn't even get a chance to see it.
Well, if you watch that, I'm telling you, you will probably cringe and feel quite uncomfortable as an adult to watch that and know that it's being aired on CBS. Which is an international, worldwide channel.
$1 billion
where they're humping each other. I mean, in between each other's legs, and it was disturbing for me to watch. I paused, like I was sitting there watching it, like I can't even believe what I'm seeing, that they would allow this. And Instagram snatched me down 4 times for putting up a picture with no shirt on and my arm like this, turned away from the camera. I got fucking snatched down. I can't even put shit up, even remotely close to my neck even showing, okay? I put the first clip up to try to promote it, and they won't even let me promote Oceans because they said I'm doing nudity. I'm nude.
That's amazing to me. That's amazing to me.
Was nudity what I saw.
It's amazing to me, but females out here busting it wide open. Like, busting their ass, shaking their ass, and they got 50,000 followers. And I'm like, dude, what are you getting from this, dude? What are you accomplishing? You fucked a couple rappers, you sucked some dick, you swallowed some cum. You
and got money, couple of dollars that she went and took and bought something that she knew she couldn't afford with that money, that money was never going to come back. Instead of investing it. Some of those hoes are quite smart though. So I ain't going down all of them, because some of them get that money from them guys and they go and start businesses and shit that they are very successful in after they branch off from those guys and become very successful, and then they leave that whole scene alone. They do it to get where they want to go. I understand some females do that. Okay, that's using your brain at that point. But when you just doing it for the fame out of it, and then you still sleeping on a mattress on the fucking floor, or you don't even have no place to move and you're bouncing from state to state, you taking pictures and suites and shit, but that's because you with some old ass man that you got to suck off in another hour, okay, for paying that ticket for coming over here. Like, I'm just telling the truth on what they do. And that's what females do out here. Some of these Instagram models, they go and suck and fuck. And then some of them fake where they actually at. They really be cat for real. So I want y'all to know they don't have 50K followers because they buy them.
How much does it cost?
And they get that glam off of that. They go and buy other people's pages.
Okay, how much does it cost to buy a page if somebody wants to?
I don't fucking know. Been asking that for a long time, because I'm like, how do you buy somebody's page? And I actually had a girl jump in my inbox one time and was like, you're so beautiful and so talented. Why you don't have a whole bunch of followers? I said, the followers come slowly. You know, you build them as you meet more people. She was like, have you ever thought about buying a page? And I said, what? Buying a page? That's how I found out that they buy pages. And she explained to me that, yeah, you can take somebody else's page over. Like, if it's a person that has like a strong following, or they already like started buying followers and comments, or they got an engine on their Instagram, you can buy that page from them and just they'll take off their pictures and you repost your pictures on their stuff. So it's like you're taking over their fan base and all of that. So you don't even know what the hell that she might sell a matcha tea or something, and you're an R&B singer. So now you got a bunch of people that are in a different business realm. So now you're not even really getting like the music side of it. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you don't be seeing people like, you like, who are they? They got 50K followers, but I never heard of them before.
Or they got 50K followers and 300 comments. Like, dude, that don't even add up. The comments and like don't add up. That's how I know some shit is bullshit though. it's just very fake to me when you see stuff like that. What other artists have you wrote for and worked with in the industry?
I've never done any other famous people besides Cardi. That's it. I only had that opportunity that once, and that was a wonderful opportunity there. Other than that, I write for Philly artists here. Some of the rappers, some of the ones that think they rappers or want to try to be a rapper. You know, fine by me. I just write it and I charge for it, and that's just it. I'm not my business. That's what a ghostwriter does. We don't ask any questions. We're not supposed to. You ask us for a song and we just pay it. You pay us and we just write it.
Can you tell us what song you wrote for?
Yeah, I can now. Press.
You know what? I ain't like that song. You wrote the whole song, or you just had like a couple?
No, I had parts in it. That's what I'm saying. That one really didn't do so well.
It did. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. That one didn't do so well. So I said I wish it would have did a little bit better. Although they did use what they do is like get a team of people. So all of us get the same beat. So what you do is just write a hook for her. She can take whoever takes it from whatever they mash it in and piece it together to make it a song. So it's probably about 4 people working on it at the same time. So when they take certain verses out, certain lines, they might replace your line on a verse that somebody else wrote like that, or put it on that verse with that person's stuff and just mash it together as a song so she can do it. But that one didn't do too well. So, I mean, hey, it was an opportunity and it actually got aired, so I was glad about that. But other than that, nah, I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to write anything else lately. The team hasn't called me, but that comes and goes, you know, as a ghostwriter. You get them jobs and they come and go. So it really depends on who you're working with.
What part of the song did you lay down?
Bitch, I'm a freak like Reed. I got the biggest house on my street. All you dirty hoes look cheap. That's the only lines they took.
How much did they pay you for that? And how did they reach out to you?
The person who put me through to that actually just did it like on a whim. He knows the management team that deals with her. And they were asking, do you know any writers here and stuff that will do stuff for like a small fee if they wanted to throw some hooks on some beats for her and send it over? He was like, yeah, Voice. He called me. They paid me maybe it wasn't that much, shy of under 1,000, you know, about that. You get royalties here. I get them here and there, but they don't come often. I probably got like two joins off of that, and it wasn't much.
How much?
Like not the royalty checks wasn't nothing. Like I'm kind of embarrassed to even say the number. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like after all of that, like being split between everybody, yeah, I'm like, the fuck? Like really? Like that's what it is?
Like 300, 400?
Nigga, no.
Less than that?
Nigga, no.
Less than that?
Yes.
$100?
No, nigga, we in the double digits.
$80 royalty checks?
Bro.
Wow. That's just disgusting to me.
Because it's split between amongst so many people. You don't get shit off that.
So being a ghostwriter,
you have to have wrote the song goes platinum. Those are the people that are getting fucking the bigger checks.
The party next door living great off Drake. He's a motherfucking king. Then.
Yes, because Drake has hit after hit. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Drake is a multi-platinum laying artist. So it's different. You know, she's not saying that she's not multi-platinum. She has plenty of platinum hits that went and sold records. Yes, and she's a Grammy Award winner. Some songs just don't hit though.
That song's terrible.
Some of them just don't hit. So it's okay. You know, when I get it, you know, you just do what you can. But pretty much I probably, you know, don't get picked the second time around if it's not hitting.
You should have been on WAP, bro. WAP did very damn well. My God.
And that was the worst. So I thought that was terrible.
I like WAP better than Press. Press is garbage. I thought Offset wrote that shit. I was like, this is bad. Take this shit off.
I like Up. Up is good. Up is more catchy.
It's catchy. I don't really care for it sonically, but I mean, I listen to it on the radio here and there. And when it's on the playlist on Spotify, you be like, it's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
it has to be my favorite right now. That's one of my favorites. But I was like, you get them hit or miss, you know, with the artist. So when you're trying to fill in lines, like basically they'll give you the beat and then give you like the reference. Whoever recorded they pick like one person to record it, or they do it multiple people. Like, say if the first guy got it, right? And he did down to the first verse. Then he's like, I'm done. Then they'll give it to the next person. They'll hear that verse, then do like a hook. And then into the next verse. Then they'll give it to the next. It's like that. Like it goes like that. So everybody got a piece of it, and then they take from it, or she chooses. Sometimes the artist does too. Like, oh, I don't like that line. Replace that one, and she'll fix it the way that she wants it to. So, you know, you don't get paid as much of that. To use like 3 bars of mine, yes, it was exactly what the fuck they gave me on that joint, and I was like, damn, like that's salty as shit. Like the first time they paid me, I was like, oh, all right. I thought it was gonna be like that the second time around, but it really wasn't. So I had to let people know, like, even with the writing game, that shit is different too, because you can get picked for a project and then it doesn't do well and they won't pick you again to write, you know, for that artist, because it was like that wasn't a good fit. So you got to go with whoever you're fitting for. R&B is my lane, and that's what I write. And I have so many songs that I know if they ask me to sell them to Ariana Grande or to, like, I got songs for her that she would fucking kill and it would be hits.
Hey, Bryson Tiller needs some hits. Bryson Tiller, her.
Yeah, Bryson. Her is good. She writes for other people too. And she just won a Grammy for writing a song as well too, for Best Songwriter.
She did?
She was nominated. She was nominated.
I don't watch the Grammys. I don't keep up with all that shit.
You know what? I'm an artist, and I don't watch them until they're over. You know why?
What?
Because every fucking year I get so devastated that I'm not there. So I get so upset anyway from watching it because I'm not there, and I'm so mad. But then on top of that, I'm just like, I can't watch people get awards who don't deserve them. That bothers me so much.
It bothers me a lot. So I'm like, why?
I can't watch people get awards that don't deserve them. It bothers me too much. So I can't watch it until... I don't even watch it after. Sometimes I'll go back and watch the performances when I hear it the next morning after, like, oh, they killed the performance. Oh, all right, I'll go watch the performance. Other than that, I do not watch them the day that it airs. I get so upset that I'm, one, not there, and that it's not my turn. And number two, I don't think a lot of them people be deserving awards.
You know, the Grammys nothing but politics, though, man. It's nothing but politics games. So nothing but chess games. I feel like, I don't know why they had her. Party Next Door need to get some songwriting. Party Next Door wrote a lot of fucking hits. My God. And The Dream is one of the good songwriters too. I love. A lot of people.
Oh, The Dream, yeah.
He wrote a lot of.
The Dream wrote multiple hits for Beyonce.
Oh my.
Okay, so has Neo. Neo is a hell of a writer as well too. So it really depends. You know, it depends. I feel like I'm a hit maker on my own. You know, like I really need to write R&B for people. I really feel like all of my R&B songs are so catchy, and if they got into the right artist to sing them, the artist that will be able to take it somewhere, I would pop off. I would rather start as a writer for somebody first before I try to do branch off and try to get my own career out there, because I'd rather have the budget to really do it. You know, when you go to a record label, I want the artist to understand that it is not, they're not giving you money to fucking go and spend on yourself and go and splurge. That money, when they give you $100,000 on a contract and they give you that up front, that is for the project you're supposed to give them back. You're supposed to give them back on $100,000 project. That means videos included with the highest production, the best sound from the best studios, and the best beats from the best producers. You're supposed to be having the lyrics on point, and all of your songs are supposed to be hitting. That's supposed to be $100,000 project that you present to these people to distribute. If you give them back some shit and it doesn't go $100,000 or at least double of what they gave you the money for, you're going to be owing them money, and you're going to be flat broke, and you're going to be stuck in your contract until the hell you fulfill the duties that they asked you to fulfill or pay back the money so you can release yourself. And then you still won't own the masters to any fucking thing, because if you signed a deal like that, they still own your shit. You won't be getting paid nothing. Nada. So artists need to understand that.
Yeah, especially if you're selling, like, well, not selling them. Everything go off the streaming market, at the algorithm of the streams. So if you're streaming 20K first week or 10K or 30K, you pretty much in the fucking financial bind. Yeah.
Well, the record labels distribute your album for you. Okay, so they're with major distributing companies that work with the record labels that distribute the artist's music when you give them your project. So they're doing all your promotion and stuff. It depends on who's the artist, what's the hype about the artist, and also the project that the people heard. If they feel like it's a lot of money to be put into you, and they put that money into you for promo, it'll work. It'll catch. But if they feel like this project, and they listen to that shit. You think that the A&R don't listen to the projects before they air them? They already know.
It's a job. Him and his team.
They listen to them, and they like, we gave this nigga 100,000. He gives us this. Okay.
But sometimes
shelved. Sit down. Shelved. Because that's exactly what they're gonna do to your ass.
But I feel like sometimes they can get it wrong though. Sometimes they get it wrong though. Not every time they're right. But I say I feel like they're right about 70% of the time. And that in that 30% round, you know, the album does do well. But I also feel like, you know, like I'm gonna say this, Rihanna. Rihanna could use some help, man.
You think so?
Yeah, she could use some help.
With writing?
Yeah. Well, first of all, she's a billionaire. I think she's damn near a billionaire. So she ain't got time to be in the studio and write music anymore. She's too busy. That's why she need people like you and the whole hit factory to help produce an album. They ain't got time to be in the studio. Beyonce, they ain't got time to be in the studio, man, and for hours on end to write music. No, they have a writer. They have a crew of there. Yeah.
I mean, there are some artists that do still find time to, you know, write their own stuff in between. You know, some of them can do it and then some of them can't. It depends on the space that you're in. I'll tell you an artist of a good example of who really fucked themselves up with that. Blueface. He didn't even know who the fuck he was signed to. That's how dumb he was to what the fuck he done signed.
Right.
They asked him, what label are you signed to? He said, I don't know. I think it's Interscope, but then I think it's these people, but I don't know. I think it's Atlantic. How do you not know who you signed to? That's a problem. So you don't even know what contract you signed. That's number one. Number two, every album that you put out flop badly.
It does.
Badly. Floppiana. That was the only song that you had that had some buzz, and the only reason why it had buzz the second time around is because Cardi B was on the remix.
And the video was very dope too. I love the video.
And in the video as well too. She was in the video. That helped sell that record. Other than that he did not. He's not doing well. Yeah. And a good example of an artist that is very up there, but people don't mention him because his name is not always in the mix, and won a Grammy this year, John Legend.
Oh, yeah.
John Legend. Do like so John much more shit than everybody else think. Like, people like, John Legend. Yes, John Legend. John Legend is that shit.
I love John Legend. I love his earlier works when him and Ye was real.
He's doing so much composing and writing and producing for other R&B singers that are coming out, that are midstream, that are about to go that level, and you don't realize how many artists we have that are in the in-between. It's a bracket. It's a stage. So basically, you got 3 levels. If you're like an artist like me, I'm local. I'm Philly famous, if you want to call it. Everybody knows me here in Philadelphia. I'm not really known out of other states and stuff like that. If I go and visit, maybe a couple of people might get to see me. That's it. Not midstream. Midstream will be considered you have a platform, you are like literally have a fan base is what I mean, like a fan base of everybody in a couple of states. Okay, so that's midstream. I'm right now independent, just like indie artist status, not midstream. So when you step up a bracket and you start going to A&Rs, that's midstream. Then it's mainstream. Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Rihanna. The main names that we hear, Drake, everybody who we hear on the radio. That is a whole nother step to a whole nother bracket. And is it hard to make the steps? No, but some people can't make the transitions. And you get those artists that get in there and they try to help them make the transitions, but they don't want to take it either. And that's shameful. Good example, Asian Doll. She was signed to Gucci. Gucci wasn't, I don't know what the deal was with Gucci Man, but I heard his deals is not the greatest. But she was signed to Gucci Man. I feel like if she gets put on a platform or somebody picks her up and they help her to develop a sound where she's not going to sound too gangsta, that's her problem. She sounds like straight up beat your ass, like a nigga, okay, crippin', okay, like straight up hood nigga. She's got to develop a sound where it's going to be able to transition her from mid-level to mainstream. And that's what Gucci was trying to create for her. And she didn't like it. Some artists just like to be who they want to be. Right. And that's why they stay in the position where they at. So that's why you see so many midstream artists. And you're like, why they don't get seen on red carpet and stuff like that all the time? But they known, but you know, we don't see them like that. That's the reason why. They can't transition into mainstream.
Now you dropped the album Undiscovered, the EP. Why only 4 songs?
Because I'm coming with my album towards the end of the year, so I'm giving it literally on January 1st of 2022. And I'm working on it now, so I only gave 4 songs because it's kind of like an introduction to the new album that's coming out.
Okay. Why you feel like you the R&B diva?
I don't know, because everybody called me that.
Who called you that?
Everybody calls me that. Everybody calls me here that. They say, you such a diva voice. Like, I guess it's because, like, I always want things, like, right. Like, I think I hold myself to a standard as an artist here. I don't feel like I'm any less than any other artist that's doing music. My music is out there. You can Google my name and it pulls up Voyce Morris. Then I'm a registered artist. I am an artist that is working and I'm in the music industry. Although it might be indie artist, I am in the music industry. I hold myself to a standard where I feel like I am already at the next step. So I'm feeling like I'm already midstream. So I'm just ready to step mainstream. Like, and that's my thought process. So I think some people think that's like diva-ish, I guess, so they started calling me the R&B diva. And ever since that stuck. So everybody like, Philly's R&B diva voice. That's what they call me.
I mean, Beyonce said that divas are the female versions of hustlers. So that's going to be your...
Yeah, I'm a hell of a hustler, okay? I mean, I can tell you, if I do my budgeting, like I actually just did my book for my budget, which I do, and most artists should get that too. I mean, I'm much older, and that's why I'm glad I had the time to develop, because, you know, now I know. But I keep a book, and it tells you basically what I spend in a month for videos, productions, and stuff. And literally, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think I'm spending about $2,000 a month on production for myself. Either it's like photography, videos, production, studio time. It's a lot of money. So I think I'm doing hella good. I think I'm proving my point. So I think I earned the right to call myself the R&B diva. I'm a hustler.
So that's your alias right there, your second alias?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm the R&B diva. Voyce Morris. Yep, that's my name.
You should name an album there, R&B diva.
You said I should name it the R&B diva?
Yeah.
I was thinking the Voice Project.
Nah, you should go with the R&B diva. You should do with that.
The R&B diva? You like that? Okay, I might use that. You gonna come back and be like, Voice, I need my copyrights because I gave you that idea. So
you gotta cut me.
Make sure you give me them tags, Voice.
You gotta wire me something, man, for these ideas.
Wire me something, Voice. Okay, you know, I gave you the name to your album. I got you. Okay, the R&B diva. That does sound like something that will stick.
Yeah. Then you did the song called Slow. Why don't you explain that song?
Slow?
Yeah. You like it slow or something?
I do. I like it slow. I don't like all that fast rabbit, just like doing too much shit. Like, take your time, be slow, be sensual, show me you enjoying, you know? I don't like a nigga that just like to get on me and just be all quick and fast and finish. That means that you ain't really, you know, you wasn't really into it. Take your time, go slow. That's exactly what I mean by that. You know what I mean, slow.
You don't like all the fast rabbit pumping?
I don't like all that fast bopping shit. Don't do all that.
That's the, you know what I'm saying?
That's that young boy fucking 19-year-old. No.
Yeah, that's
I'm a grown woman. Take it slow.
That's that porn shit right there. That was an interesting song though right there. So you like the lights off, lights on?
It don't matter to me, shit. I do it in the daytime, the nighttime, the evening, fucking any day, time of the day. It don't matter to me. Lights on, lights off. Just take your time though. Don't be doing all that fast shit. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Right. You ever faked the orgasm?
You say what?
Have you ever faked the orgasm?
No. I'm not about to do that.
let me tell you something. I'm so brutally honest. It's not even funny. And that's probably why my circle is smaller than a fucking Cheerio when it comes to friends. Because people are like, I cannot take you, bitch. Because I'm just too honest. I'm like, I really don't care. I will tell you if I don't like something. I have told dudes that shit was trash. Never doing that shit again with you. Waste of my time. And don't ever waste my time like that ever again. You won't.
You told him that during sex or after?
After I got the hell up to leave. Don't ever waste my time like that ever the fuck again.
So what would you rate your sexual skills? So you said his was trash. Yours must be out of the park, like straight home run.
Mine's a straight 10. Home run.
Why females always say they got the best, bro?
Home run.
Why females never be honest, be like, you know what, it's okay, it's alright. They always say that. Every female always kind of.
Cause it ain't alright. My shit ain't alright. It's excellent. It's there. It's there. I know it's there. I'm confident. It's there. I never had no complaints. Never had any problems. Yeah. So I know where I'm coming from. Excuse me. Okay. I don't mean to brag, but I'm just saying.
You feel like they was.
What you rate yourself? You like a mini Trev Smooth. My brother Trev Smooth on my radio shows like this always ask me compromising questions like that. Trev be like, what's your rate? What you do? Stop doing that. What's your rate?
I'm mediocre.
What's your rate?
I'm mediocre. I'm mediocre at best.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. No. Stop it.
I ain't working with nothing.
You're just trying to get the ladies off of you so they don't be in your DMs after you hang up. The ladies gonna be bing, 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 hitting in your DMs after you get out of here.
No. Was it because it was small? It wasn't big enough? They didn't know how to work it?
No, listen, I don't have a problem with, I do. Don't come at me with no stack of fucking rolling nickels now. Because I'm going to have a problem with that. I'm going to laugh in your damn face. You're going to get so devastated because I will laugh. I know you're not playing it. I know you fucking lying. Is exactly what I'm going to say when you pull down your pants. I know you lying. I know you playing. You ain't playing with me like that. Nigga, stop playing. Put that shit away. Like, bro, take me home. Take me home, bro. Take me home.
You done that
like,
before?
That'll be the end.
You done that before?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Take me home. He was like, what happened? I said, bro, nothing. And he was acting oblivious, like he didn't know what was happening. Like he didn't know that that's what I was laughing, you know? And he was like, what's funny? I was like, nigga, take me home, bro. I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I have to go like right now. He's like, why? I was wrong. I was like, I just gotta go home.
What should I do?
And he took me home too. And I never called him again.
What's your ideal size?
Average. Like, you gotta be average. Come on now. Come with something.
What's average?
Come with something.
Your average to you may be different from another female. What is your average?
I mean, I would consider average like at least 5 or 6 inches, you know, 5 or 6. You know, that's average.
Right.
I mean, I'm not looking for no damn 9 and 10 and shit like that. Nobody's expecting you to have that. But I'm just saying, don't come with no 3 and, you know, 4. You know, I can't do nothing with that.
I don't know. You feel like porn kind of fucked up everything? Everybody, all females want like mandangos, 8, 12, 9 inches, 10 inches and shit. You think that fucked up the sex game in real life?
No female want that. No female want that. I'm gonna tell you right now that shit is okay to like, oh my gosh, it's like big but not too big. Nobody wants all of that all the time. Like nobody wants that all the time because I'm gonna tell you what, that shit is not good for your insides and it definitely ain't good for you down there. Knocks off your balance, all types of shit. I would not, no. We really don't want all that. We want somebody that's just enough. Bigger, a little bit exception. I'm talking about 8 or 9. Then maybe you working with something. She's like, ooh, you know, like it's not too much. But when he's like huge and thick and no, nobody's doing all that. That shit hurts. It doesn't even feel fucking good anymore. It just hurts. It hurts. Like, that shit does not please them. You think them porn stars is enjoying that shit? I know a porn star.
Ooh.
And she said the shit hurts.
Ooh.
Okay, her name is, I don't think y'all know her. Her name is Go Fuck Me. That's her name.
Hey.
Go Fuck Me. If you look her up, she be like always telling people, go look me up. I'm on Pornhub and everything. She's like a paid one. I worked at a bar. I used to be a hookah girl, bartender at strip clubs with dancers. I'm so obsessed with strippers. And she was one of the dancers there, and she would do that. And she would tell me about it. She was like, and it hurts. You know, it doesn't feel good. I hate doing scenes like that, so I don't even request, you know, like when they request them, I don't take them. You know, I let somebody else do it. She's like, they pay you more money, but she was like, that shit is just painful. She said it's painful, so I don't think they enjoying it.
Does the length matter? I mean, does the girth matter, or does length, curve?
Yeah, the girth matters too, because it can't be like a pencil. Then it just feels like stabby and like sharp.
So it can't be long and just be skinny. You gotta have some type of
Don't nobody want no pencil dick. Don't nobody want that shit. That shit is not good. Don't nobody want no skinny shit. We want some girth on it. Like, at least give me a water bottle, a fucking Deer Park, you know. Yeah, like that girl. We ain't asked you to be a fucking beer can or a Dasani water or something. Like we ain't asked you to be that much, but give us something.
Right.
Not too skinny, not too thin, but not too thick either. Cause too thick, you not. That shit hurts.
That's fake. That's fake. How do you shoot your shot at guys?
How do I shoot my shot at guys?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever really had to like say a line or anything like that to shoot my shot at guys. Usually if I'm like all made up and like pretty looking, all I gotta do is just like give them a cute like look, and they'll come over.
So you just stare at them?
I'll just keep looking and looking over and like smiling or like
how you do
you know?
How you do it?
Like if he's looking, I'm like I give him that look, you know.
If you
like come here.
Like if you had,
like what you looking at?
So if you were like at a rest, like say if you was grocery shopping, how would you shoot your shot? Is it like that right there? Or?
If I was grocery shopping, I'll tell you how I would do it. I would ride over in the aisle. If I really wanted to talk to a guy, go over into the aisle and like look over or be like, oh, excuse me, can I get that right there? Oh, I like your sweatsuit. It's really nice.
Ah, see.
You look cute. I like your haircut. You just say something, and they be like, oh, thank you. And usually he'll be like, what's your name? And that's it. You know, we don't got to try hard. Females ain't got to try hard. Y'all usually do all the work for us. We just,
well, first of
we
all,
don't do that much.
I don't approach women unless they give me choosing signals like that. I don't really be doing it, because then I only go after them if they do it too.
One of these people just commented. One of my friends just commented. She said, so this guy had a big ass dick recently and he got mad at me because I tapped out. Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers be forgetting our coochies do have walls and just be throwing dick in my guts like it don't hurt or something. Yes. Okay, it does hurt. It hurts. It doesn't feel nice. So y'all niggas with them big old, that's why them niggas don't be really getting coochie like that, because bitches don't want that. And then if it is one that wants that, she's wider than a damn. Let me tell you something. I ain't going. Let me not even start my mouth, because my mouth is crazy.
Keep ranting off. Keep ranting off.
Okay, because that bitch must be fucking wider than a synagogue hallway. Okay, because there's no fucking way. Okay, because that's we don't want no shit like that.
A baby comes out of a vagina, so I mean, come on.
A baby comes out and it can rip a female's vagina from her vagina to her ass crack at the top. Okay, I've seen females have to have their butts ripped and cut. It's called an episiotomy. Okay, that you have to have it cut to get the baby's head out. So that shows you right there that hurts. They're screaming during birth. It hurts.
So the baby head so damn big, the baby head go through the ass to get out?
Yeah, they literally have to cut the skin in that taint area, that region in between your butt crack and your vagina area or your balls. They have to cut that, and so that the baby's head is wide enough space for them to pop on through, so they can pull the baby's shoulder out. Because sometimes the babies are really big, and they don't get past the shoulder area.
You taught me something new today. God damn, I didn't know that shit. Wow. What is something too far sexually you wouldn't do to it?
In the ass. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. That's nasty.
It's that white girl shit.
No, not white girl shit. That's just that dookie shit. Okay, that dookie shit. I'm not doing that. That's that dookie shit. Ain't nobody about to fucking do no shit like that. Ooh, somebody's calling me. They better hold on, y'all. I'm on an interview. I'll call you right back. It'll be on my top. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that because that hurts.
Tried it before?
You said what?
I said you tried it before?
Yeah. Almost burnt my motherfucking eyebrows the fuck off before you even fuck got no thank you. It didn't take enough KY jelly, motherfucking real jelly that was gonna make that shit the fuck go in there. Okay? That shit hurt. I'm not doing that shit. No thank you.
You ever try a threesome? Would you ever do a threesome?
You said what?
Would you ever do a threesome?
No. I never tried that before.
Interesting. Has any celebrities got in your DMs lately?
Besides Beethoven, but that was just to tell me that Oceans was fire.
Well, it is a fire song too. It's a great song. Y'all talk business, like doing music or collaborating?
Yeah, he was talking business more so, trying to offer, something for like maybe some beats. But other than that, like I've had other blue checks, like, people, celebrities, the Love and Hip Hop crew sometimes say stuff to me or like things. Because I would mention them a lot. I would do reviews about them a lot. So I guess they were like catching my tags at some point in time. But other than that, no, not really celebrities like that. I've had celebrities repost me. Like, yeah, that's it.
Who were the celebrities that reposted you?
I had Asian actually repost me one time. She reposted me. I had what's her damn name from Love and Hip Hop? Goddamn. Masika Kasala. I actually had fucking Ben Simmons repost me because I actually know Ben Simmons. Not knowing like that's my man's, but I worked at Petco and he would bring his dog to Petco for Ro to cut the dog's hair. So that's how I knew him. He would actually buy products from the store. He would always come at nighttime when we about to close so that we can close and lock the door so he can come in and shop and get his stuff. I got a picture on Instagram there, but that's the only encounters I've ever had.
Facts. That's interesting. Do you go on dates or you go to guys' houses?
Oh no, I'm engaged.
Okay.
So I don't go to dates anymore, but when I did, I would go on dates with guys. Like I would make them take me out somewhere, at least like to eat, a movie, something. I'm not about to come to your house because I can watch TV at my house.
Well, when you come to the house, it's cold for something else, though. It's cold for getting ass.
Yeah, that's cold for I'm trying to fuck. You want to go back to my... No, I'm not doing all that. I can watch TV at my house. I have Netflix, and I have Hulu, and Disney Plus. I got every streaming platform. What the fuck do I need to come to your house to log into your Netflix account and watch the same shit that's on my Netflix account at home? Don't need to do that. No, thank you. I'm good.
Hey, man, how long you been engaged?
For about a couple of months now, but I've been with my fiance for like 4 years, but we've been friends for 10 since high school.
That's dope, man. Congrats on that, man. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Congrats on that. Hey, man, listen, I appreciate having you on the platform.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you was the best, man. You was the best.
You already know. And you gotta call up to my radio station. I'm on every Wednesday. Take It to the Streets Radio, Chew the Fat with me and my brother Trev Smooth. Call up and talk to us, and we have these conversations all the time, like topics. And me and Trev really be going crazy. Like, if you thought my mouth was crazy, I was trying to clean it up here for your following, because I didn't know who was following you and shit.
Nah,
I don't
you
want to offend
talk.
nobody. But Into the Streets is definitely my realm, and we talk some shit on that show. So call in on Wednesdays and speak to us.
Most definitely. Any shout outs, anything?
Yeah, same thing.
Yes, bet, man. Hey, man, I wish you the best.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on. I'm gonna get out of here because my mama keep blowing up my phone. I think she want me to come and get my son, and I'm gonna keep ignoring her call too, because I ain't picking his ass up until tomorrow. She got me chopped. I'm gonna have this day off.
Bet. Hey, man, you be safe out there, man. Wish you the best.
Be safe.